Chapter 2, Part 2. Sorrow, living with absence. Rising from the deepest depths of acute grief, we enter the middle realm of sorrow, the long, gray landscape of living with loss. Here, the tears may come less frequently, but the ache persists. The sharp pain becomes a dull throb. The crisis passes, but the chronic condition remains. This is the realm of absence, where we learn to navigate a world that has fundamentally changed. The empty chair at the table, the phone that will never ring with that particular voice, the dream that died, leaving a ghost of what might have been, the identity that crumbled, leaving us uncertain who we are without it. Living with loss is like learning to breathe underwater. It feels impossible at first, contrary to nature, doomed to fail. And yet, somehow, we do it. We adapt to the impossible. We find ways to survive in an environment that seems uninhabitable. We discover we are more resilient than we knew, more flexible, more capable of bearing what we thought would break us. But resilience is not the same as recovery. The soul that has known deep loss is forever changed by it. We do not get over profound grief. We get through it, under it, around it. We integrate it into the story of who we are. We learn to build a life that includes the loss rather than denying it, that makes space for sorrow alongside joy, that honors the past while engaging with the present. In this middle realm, sorrow becomes a companion rather than an invader. We learn its rhythms, its seasons, and its cycles. We know that certain dates will be harder than others: birthdays, anniversaries, holidays. We know that certain triggers will open the floodgates: a song, a scent, a familiar gesture from a stranger. We learn to ride these waves rather than being drowned by them. The hollow echo of loss creates a strange acoustics in the heart. Everything sounds different now. Joy is quieter, more precious, tinged with the awareness that it too will pass. Pain is louder, more resonant, echoing in the empty chambers that loss has carved. Even silence sounds different, thicker, heavier, and pregnant with all that is no longer spoken. We become archaeologists of memory, sifting through the ruins of what was, trying to preserve what we can. We tell stories, look at photographs, visit places that hold traces of what we've lost. Sometimes this brings comfort, and sometimes it brings fresh pain. But we do it anyway, because forgetting seems like a second death, a final abandonment, an ultimate betrayal. And yet, forgetting happens anyway, slowly, inexorably. Details fade. The sound of their laugh becomes harder to recall. The exact shade of their eyes grows uncertain in memory. This too brings grief, the grief of losing even the memory of what we lost, of watching them die a second time in the fading of our recollection. In the hollow realm of absence, we discover a strange truth. Loss is not an event, but a process. Not a moment, but a marathon. It is not something that happened, but something that continues to happen, echoing forward through time, reshaping everything it touches. Every milestone reached without them is another small loss. Joy avoided is another reminder of absence. Every year that passes takes us further from the last moment we were together. And yet, even in this gray landscape, seeds of something new begin to sprout. For the empty spaces carved by loss can be filled with new growth, though never the same growth that was lost. The heart, broken open, has more room than it did before. The soul, humbled by grief, has more compassion, more depth, and more capacity to hold the sorrows of others. We begin to notice others who grieve, to recognize the particular walk of those who carry hidden burdens, to see the smile that doesn't quite reach the eyes. And we feel kinship with them, these fellow travelers through the valley of sorrow, We become members of a club no one wants to join, but whose membership brings a certain terrible wisdom. Stay tuned. To be continued.